Oh shit, what's up, y'all? Give me 1 second, man. My fault. Alright, so I just popped up real quick out of the blue. I kind of almost forgot that I had pushed the button for a second. Somebody kept calling my phone. Um, I'm having some issues with people who get online, and I'm calling them. I always call them out all the time. I got 1,000 people hitting me about these TikTok videos and Instagram and Facebook, even on YouTube. If a person is coming online and they don't have actual proof of anything, why are y'all listening to these people? Like, God, man, this shit is annoying. This bag right here contains, I usually have a whole bunch of shit in here, but get that trash out. This shit is crazy. This folder right here, this book. Paperwork, another book or folder, and I think I got the other folder in the house. But all this stuff right here, this is all, except for this, it's just a ticket. A lot of this stuff in here, man, is used for proof. As the people that know me before, this used to be what my first tag looked like. I just showed y'all the traveler tag. I'm waiting to get this back. Once I get this back, I'm putting I'm putting my tag back on my shit. But this is just a copy of it, right? That ain't shit. That's not even nothing. Ain't even court paperwork. I don't know if you can see that. Let me I ain't about to do that. Court documents. State versus Dixon, 2022. This was a 2020 case. This happened back in 2020. This is me. State versus Terrell Dixon. Yeah, my bad. All right, there we go. Y'all see that, right? State versus Terrell Dixon. Then y'all see counsel. It says counsel right here. Usir Kush L. Sue juris in propria persona, right? That's just, and this isn't my documents, as y'all see. LexisNexis. I got this off the signed in Newcastle County Law Library. I just got a copy because I got tired of saying shit and not having the actual proof. So that's the ID number. If you want to look up the case, if they even have it up there still, 200-801-0114. It's a Delaware case, Superior Court in Delaware. This happened back July 22, 2022. Again, State versus Terrell Dixon. Counsel, Usir Kush L. Just give me 1 second and I'm going to show you why this is important. Just give me 1 second. I'm not worrying about this. I'm not even worrying about that, but I'll show y'all this page too. This shit is wild, man. I'm tired of people coming to me or just asking me questions, and I'm like, all right, well, where's the information? Where did you get this information from? And they sending me TikTok and Instagram videos. Like, this shit is it's just wild. I'm not gonna show that right now. Ah, man, this is all prima facie evidence, man. Like, it doesn't get any, like, simpler than this, I guess I can say. It's a copy, it's an actual. I'm not gonna show y'all no copies of nothing. I'm showing y'all the actual proof. Getting all this shit. This too. Yep, this too. Here go another case. It's another case. This is this case right now. And this is just fluff. Alright. We're gonna do this kind of fast, I guess. I move at my own pace. If you can't catch up, just go back or something. Oh yeah, before I do that, because I showed y'all paperwork already, so now I have to show you the paperwork that's associated with this. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me put y'all up here. Slide this over. Open this shit up. Because people think I ain't gonna say they think I'm lying, but I'd rather just show you so there's no way you can even question me. You can't question me about shit. Nobody. Why? Because I got the proof right here. Alright, so I'm gonna go back to this page. Just bear with me. Bear with me. Man, where's my blunt? Fuck that. Give me 1 second. Alright. And I'm just on the phone real quick. I usually be on the computer, on the laptop, but I'm getting some shit handled right now. So, alright, y'all seen this already. This is from a case in 2020. August 20th, 2020 was when this case was first brought, or when I was arrested. It wasn't brought until October. If you know, you know. If just by me saying that alone, I got arrested in August. The case wasn't brought until October. You do the math on that, and then you question yourself, is that legal? But we're not even worrying about that. That's peanuts right now. So as we all know, you cannot get a name change if you have charges pending. These charges were pending from 2020 to 2024. When was it? Do I have this? I know I got it somewhere, but I believe it was March 30th of last year when they dropped the case. My final case review was June 12th, and the trial was June 26th. And it didn't go nowhere. I didn't have to show up. I was already incarcerated. They incarcerated me for 56 days from April 5th to May 30th. You do the math. If it ain't 56 days, then I guess I'm just lying. But from April 5th, when I went to my court hearing for return of property, which is a civil hearing, they arrested me because I had a active warrant out for, I think, a year or two, but I was literally going in and out that courthouse. As you see, 2022. July, I believe in that year, if I'm not mistaken, I believe it was 2022, I had a capias on May 8th. I had court. Didn't show up because I didn't know that I had to go to court. And on May 9th, I had a capias. So from May 9th until April 5th of 2024, I was out moving around, never once incarcerated. I want you to remember that. From August 20th, 2020 to May 30th, 2024, I was only incarcerated for 56 days it was a drug charge. I'm not gonna really get into that. I'll talk about that, in full detail because it's gonna get put out there. I got a lawsuit against these cops, so I'll show y'all. That'll be something that I can show the people, how to pursue that because it's a lot of A lot of misconceptions. Let me spark this real quick. All right. So y'all seen this already. 2022, Terrell Dixon, but Usir Kush L was counsel. And then you see all this fluff down here. No further action will be taken by this court. This is when I had put in some, was it me? No, when I was in, yeah, no. It was me. Listening to some people instead of, doing my own research. But then once I got the actual research, I perfected it, I made it better. And then I received this after I corrected everything. But when I first did it, it was a template. Clear cut and to be straight to the point and honest, it was a template. So as I didn't read it, because I just put it on the record, and then when I read this shit, and I'm like, hold the fuck up. This ain't what it's supposed to be. Let me fix that. Fixed it, corrected it, got to here. So if we go here, oh, this was 2023. So this is a year later. I thought it was 2024 when I got the name change. So it was the 24th. Terrell Dixon, Usir Kush L. Y'all see Terrell Dixon up there, and y'all see me as counsel as well. The name change this 24th day of July 2023, the verified petition in this matter having been heard and considered. So a year later, pretty much, a year and 2 days, the name was changed after I've already won this in court. So I had this done prior to this being created. May 30th was when the case was dismissed in 2023. So in July, I was able to then get the name change on the public record. On the private side, it's already done. There's nothing to have to worry about on this side. But to make sure that I did it the correct way, because even though it says this and it looks like this, it's corrected with the Social Security Administration. I'm not gonna really get into that. What's up with it? I see you staying busy. Yeah, man, what's going on? Yo, you gotta hit me, man. If if I don't respond back to you, cause bro, man, it's always something. Like somebody always calling my phone. I'm on the iPhone right now. I got the other phone. I don't even know where the fuck that shit at, but yeah, bro, like I don't care if you blow my phone up. That's one thing you'll never catch me with an attitude when it comes to this type shit, because I love to talk about it. But yeah, so get that done. But not only that, hold on. Y'all see it, right? It's the old address. But where is it? Instrument number is right here. Recording information sheet. Instrument number is right here. I recorded it 7/26/2022. Book and page number. If you don't have this, you do not have a trust. If you don't have this, you do not have a trust. I can't confirm your situation. I can only confirm mine. And the things that I've done, like, I'm gonna get to that, because this is just, let me pull this out, show y'all what it is. If you don't have a book number and a page number specifically for you, you don't have a trust. I can't tell you how to do it in your state. If you need my help, I mean, I'm willing to help you. I would have to research and do what I got to do to, look some stuff up, but it's obtainable. If I have to go to the place that I went to for you to get it done, of course it's going to cost a small fee for travel, shit like that. But I mean, you paying for your own stuff. I'm not. You get what I'm saying? Like, everything's being done, and I just got to send it to you. But I would rather it be in your own state. Not that it matters, but I would rather it be in your own state. You can still give that state like I do here in Delaware, which doesn't have any recording office because they did away with it. I decided to go up to Cumberland County, New Jersey, and get mine done there. And that's the same place where I got my apostille done for the trust. If the trust isn't on record and they don't have specifics about your trust, then you don't have a trust. Just because you just because you have documents that you created yourself, that's a will. It's a will. Let's just be honest. If it's not notarized, if it's not recorded, then it's just like anything else. Because at the end of the day, if I pass right now, my shit is on record. They can't just send my shit through probate and try to, do whatever they want to do. It's a certain guideline that my trustee is gonna have to follow and go about it that way. So that's just one thing. I ain't gonna really go into that's something else right there. If y'all want to see that, you can look at that. It's still active. It's gonna always be active. Certificate number. This is my declaration of trust. My declaration of trust is 10 pages by itself. Let's just, you feel me? Like, my trust is so deep and so specific. It blew. I'm not gonna even say nothing about that. Never mind. Because I let a few lawyers look at my shit, and I let a judge that I know personally look at it. And yeah, I'll just say I recorded it immediately after that. I'll just say that. But man, that ain't about nothing. I ain't gonna go through showing y'all everything, but I'm gonna show y'all a lot of shit though. All right, that's over. What's this right here? All right, so this is the case that I got right now. So now that I got that, situated, and I showed y'all that you can be counsel for your estate or your private company or whatever you want to call it. You can be, well, public. Matter of fact, that was my fault. You can actually be counsel, and I just showed y'all. Sui juris and propria persona. But that's just the evidence of it. What I did to get that response is the information that you really need to get or you really want to have. It's not about, seeing it is believing it. So if you see it, you can't really deny it. Some people will try, but all I gotta do is go to the courthouse, go live there, and then speak to Colleen Redmond, who's the what the fuck is it called? The clerk, the head clerk there. So, I mean, she can verify it for myself too. But anyway, these are, because they put all this shit together. These are the charges right now, and y'all see this shit right here. That's what they do. They gonna make it seem like I'm him and he's me, but we know what it is. I'm not worried about none of this. None of that. Y'all can, people that really know law, they don't focus on none of this shit because this is what they do in their system. You can't tell me what to do in my system. Just because it's written like that on their end, when I write them on my end, is written in the proper way. And that's all that matters. None of that other shit matters. Oh, I'm not the legal name. Just shut the fuck up and say I'm here, or say you don't even have to do that, because when I went to court that specific day, they already knew who I was. So they wasn't gonna try to alert the public and say, oh, well, is Terrell Dixon here? No, but Usir Kush L is here. I'm counsel. And then all I have to do is pull that piece of paper out, because that's evidence. They can't say, oh, well, you can't be, shut the fuck up. I do what the fuck I want. And it's as simple as that. I'm gonna actually take y'all to a court hearing, and I'm gonna let y'all hear how I talk. Because a lot of people have like this, like a lot of people scared to go into court. Like, yeah, you don't have to go in there and being disrespectful, shit like that. When my anxiety reaches a certain point, I automatically just start cursing. So it is what it is. Like, that's how I let the shit out. So I just let the shit go. But so on to the next thing. Driving out of license, failure to stop. This happened. Let me see. 4/14. So that was a year. So I think I had just said fuck this too. This was before I knew any nah, I did go for this court date. No pros by AG. That really doesn't mean nothing to me. It just means that they dismissed it. No specific reason, they just dismiss it. Same thing here. Failure, registration, some shit, operating unregistered vehicle, possession of marijuana, all this frivolous bullshit. Yeah, because this was the day that I got pulled over on 202 at the Concord Mall. I had the bud on me, but I had a capias or a warrant for this shit, so it was all done the same day as you see the dates on it. But this shit was old. Hold on, let me see. Is this all the? None of this, none of that, none of that. I'm not going to get the chance to see what I actually file on my cases, unless you're a client. But what's this right here? Notice of, oh no, that's bullshit. All right. So, failure require insurance. Fictitious, canceled registration vehicle new. I don't fucking know. They just do what they want, right? But basically, it's saying I failed to have registration, proper registration. Motor carrier identification report. Application for USDOT number. This is a new applicant DOT. This was done back in May or March 2023. So like 2 years ago. Y'all see the general delivery. 19899. I'm not gonna get into all this. Well, might as well. Fuck it. I ain't worrying about that. Let me see. Interstate carrier. That's a company operation. Private property. Private passenger. Non-business. All I do is carry household goods and others or other. No drivers. I don't even see where the fuck is that at. But basically, no drivers. I don't give them any information about my car whatsoever. I just want to just show y'all this though. Is your USDOT number registration? Hold on. Let's read that again. Number 28. Is your USDOT number registration currently revoked by the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration? No. So it's like, how can I not have registration if the number itself is the registration? That's what people don't understand. The number is the registration. That's why it's public accessible. You go to Safer website and you put your number in, it pops up, here's my registration. If you had done your bond the proper way, you should be able to pull up your insurance as well. And it'll say type of what is it? The type of insurance is bond, and it's a carrier. All of that information will be literally up there. I can't show y'all now because I'm on the actual phone. But if I had my phone right now, I would go online I would just type in my carrier name. Literally. I type in my all caps name, Terrell Dixon. Y'all can probably do it. For real, for real. Go to Google, type in Terrell Dixon all caps, and it might come up like a broker snapshot account or some shit like that. And it'll show you cargo bond. I'm bonded. It's not, how everybody else do their commercial shit. Anyway, oh yeah, this is my fee schedule for my trust. And y'all see it's certified. I got it certified. This is a little seal right here. September 27, 2022 is when I had gave it to them. She signed it. So everything that's in here, they want my social security, that's what they got to give me. This is the contract. She signed it. Certified as a true copy attest, Colleen Redmond, prothonotary. Everything. Everything. And this is 9 pages by itself too. Hold on, let me get these out the way. Yeah, it's something that I did and I gave to the Department of Justice, but we ain't gonna talk about that right now. Credentials of Ministry, Syracuse L, 12th November 2022. Letter of good standing. Y'all see it. This minister's credentials of ministry have no expiration date and have been verified this day. We acknowledge that their ordination is in good standing with the Universal Life Church Monastery, and we grant them the authority to perform the sacrament of marriage. Not just that, but a few other things too. This is also vital right here. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Appreciate the likes. Appreciate y'all watching, man. It's vital. I don't know who told you what, or who showed you a video on Instagram or something, but I mean, people know that it's vital, but they don't even know why. Like, why did I get this done specifically? Get those codes, read those codes, or just type them in on your computer in Google and look at each one. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do y'all a service. Thank you for sharing. I'm so excited for your journey. Thank you. I appreciate it, B. Thank you. Appreciate you. I'm going to, I'll probably come back on here later, or I'll probably just post it in the community part where these codes right here are broke. I'm gonna break them all down for y'all. Or matter of fact, better yet, because I only want to do this shit for people that really want the knowledge. So email me, famousnobodies777@protonmail.com, and just say that you need the authentication codes, federal authentication codes in the subject part. Just put federal authentication codes, and I'm gonna do it tonight. I'm gonna break it all down for y'all, because it's a lot of research when you're doing all this stuff. Even just with this little section, I'm gonna show you the way I research just these few couple codes, on this page, to show you how I do research, and to show you how, if somebody's teaching, this is how they should be doing it. If I came on here on live and was just talking this whole time, saying, oh yeah, I did this in my case and I did that in my case, like, it sounds good, but you're not showing nothing, so how the fuck we supposed to really know? And this is the state part of it. You get the state done first, And then you go and get the federal done. If you need help with it, you know my email. Just ask me. If you need a consultation, 302-669-5123. Text me, say, hey, I need a consultation, and we'll go from there. This right here, this process is Minnesota Rule 220. If you don't know it, research it. This, not just this by itself, but when you research the Minnesota Rule 220, you'll realize, oh, there's something that I have to actually do. You don't need a 56-page template on none of this shit. On a passport, I can do the passport on one page by myself. Like, it's not that fucking hard. Excuse my language. It's not that hard. It's just knowing what to do and knowing what not to do. But like I said, if you need a consultation, 302-669-5123. If you want the federal authentication codes, famous Nobodies, 777@protonmail.com, and I'm gonna send it to you. But yeah, it's this shit right here is vital. You need this for your passport. This is part of it. This is part of your affidavit. People think that you can just, I don't know what people think. I was just in a group earlier on Telegram. Somebody invited me to, and I went to the passport section of it, and it had about 46 pages of, I don't know what the fuck. Oh, put number 9 all. Like, how can you put number 9 all if in that section there's multiple classifications? You can't possibly be one classification and then be another classification. You can't say, oh yeah, I'm a national, I'm born here, I'm a Pennsylvanian, and then number 9 all being a foreign diplomat from Asia or from fucking Pakistan or something. Like, come on, man. It's just simple. Like, y'all gotta start asking these people questions. Like, for real, don't be scared to ask people questions. Y'all can ask me questions all day, and guess what I'm gonna do? Answer them. Or if I can't answer them, I'm gonna figure out a way to answer it, so that way I can get y'all the information. Just as simple as that. I hate this fucking car. The shit stay on all day. Like right now, this shit is on, recording, front and back. But it's cool. So this was from 12/17/24. This was last year. End of last year. Happened, when did it happen? 12/2? Arrest date was 10/21. So it took too much for them to do this. Reason code 82/83. Showed proof /no pros AG. Now y'all just saw the 2 or 3 or however many I just had where they all said this. They just said that. I don't just want that, because that's not telling me anything. It's just saying the state canceled the contract or the state dropped the charges. This is what I always wanted to see, and ever since, they couldn't fuck with me. They got a case on me now, but the case that's on me right now happened before this. Like, the shit is stupid. Or it might have happened a month after, actually, but I showed proof here. So when I brought this to the judge and said, so the Attorney General entered on 12/17/2024, no pros. He said, yep. He said, so he explained it. So that means, and I sit there and I act like I don't know. And then I'll let him finish, and then I'll, say, all right, well, Your Honor, I actually already knew that, and I don't care about the Your Honor, my honor, his honor, her honor. Like, I don't care about that shit. It's all semantics to me. Um, because if I'm standing in my own as a as my own sovereign, I can say Your Honor because you're supposed to have honor. If I'm doing business with you as a private person, you're a private person. If you don't have honor, I don't want to fuck with you. Simple as that. So it's all about your honor and my honor. I stand on what I believe. I can't even really say beliefs because it's all black and white. I stand on what I know and others stand on what they believe. So back to what I was saying, y'all see is certified copy. Um, so I said, so reason code number 82 says show proof. I looked that code up online and yes, that's an actual code. So and let's just go to it. Because I asked him, I said, what proof did I show? Case filed on 12/2, arrest date 10/21, whatever, released on recog. Those are charges. Case notes, paperwork received from defendant entitled Affidavit of Facts, Understanding Safer Website for USDOT. Now again, paperwork received, I believe that was on the same day actually. Defendant entitled Affidavit of Facts, Understanding Safer Website for USDOT. I gave that to them 2 days later. Traffic court scheduled for 12/17, 12/5. Information filed with the court from the Department of State. So they dismissed it on 12/5. But then we had to go to court. That's the judge name, Monica A. Horton. No prosequi entered on 12/17. Reason code 8283. Because the document that I created, Affidavit of Facts, Understanding Safer Website for USDOT, helped them understand that I'm not a sovereign citizen, that I don't have those ideologies, that if you even try to go any further, this is going to happen to everybody that's a part of it. Because as you see, state's attorney, there's no name because they don't want to hold liability to that. But I love it because guess what? You know how many state's attorneys I saw on each day that I had to go to court? So if I had to go to court 5 times for one case, I saw 5 different attorneys, state's attorneys. So those all 5 of them are now liable. So I'm cool with that. Actually, yeah, let's do that. So yeah, it's a lot of things that people show, and I got a lot more too. Oh yeah, matter of fact, I gotta show y'all this because I keep this shit in the car anyway. I don't know anyone else who has this. But yeah, Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration, private property non-business designation, USDOT number 4047001, certificate of private registration. Y'all see all the information. This is to certify that the above named entity has filed with the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration as follows. Entity type, private property carrier. So you can't say it's a motor vehicle. It's a fucking private property carrier. It's simple. Operating class, non-business, no for-hire drivers. Jurisdiction, federal registration only. Preempting. If you know what that means, then you know what it means. If not, you should know if you're riding around in the wheel. Whoever taught you this shit should have been telling y'all this, but now everybody's gonna have it. Everybody's gonna be able to take this and then go and teach whatever they want to teach because I'm giving y'all all the information, but you still don't know what to do. That's the thing about me. I'm showing y'all all the proof that I have, but the people that try to teach this shit and take from others and sell it, you don't know what to do. So you're still selling shit that is frivolous because you don't have it all. Again, I appreciate the likes, man. I appreciate the subscribers. Like, I really do, man. But anyway, let's get back to it. Effective date is still active private use. FMCSA recognizes this registration as non-commercial. Any presumption of commerce by third-party entities, including state authorities, must be supported by direct evidence of for-profit, for-hire activity, authorized not by me. I didn't sit here and make this shit. U.S. Department of Transportation, Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration. Date printed May 16th, because I had it for a while. I'm trying to do things on my own. I don't need help from nobody else. But yeah, nah, fuck that. Hakeem, what's going on, bro? I'm chilling, man. Oh man, I'm sitting here trying to feed the people some real information. You feel me? Yeah, this all private shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like if you already got it, you straight. If you want it, all y'all gotta do is come holler at me. I'm from Philadelphia originally, North Philly. But I live in Delaware right now and shit. But I be everywhere. I definitely be everywhere, man. I definitely appreciate y'all stopping by. You feel me? If y'all got any questions, just feel free to ask. I keep this shit on my dash right here. Stay right there. And on top of that, I don't know if y'all can see that, but over here, it's like a little lot right there. Police always sitting there. It was just 3-4 of them the other day. I was gonna go live here in Cali, Delaware, bro. This shit trash, bro. Delaware is trash. Cali, where it's at, y'all got all the gas over there. You hear me, man? But yeah, the cops be sitting over there and shit. They ride through here all day. I ride around all day. I'm about to get the Wi-Fi, the mobile Wi-Fi shit. Yeah, I know, bro. I went to Cali one time. Went to Cali one time. You hear me? Best time of my life, bro. Like no cap. My brother had just passed away and shit, and I had to get away. So the person I was with at the time had got his tickets to fly out and shit. So I flew over there. I was on I think Hollywood Boulevard, some little hotel over there. And that shit was love, bro. Like, man, if I knew where I was at for a moment, like, bro, I swear to God, I was where PNB Rock had got killed. I was around the corner from there and shit. Man, shit different down there. So, I made sure I went down there in some regular shit. I went down there in some anime shit, you hear me? Motherfucker won't hit me with no red or no color type shit. Yeah, I was in LA, yeah. I was listening to I forgot what rapper it was. But we was on La Brea at the time going to I forget what the dispensary was called. And that shit was love, bro. Like, we don't do shit in Delaware. Ain't shit to do in Delaware, bro. Only thing to do in Delaware is ride through this motherfucker. You hear me? Do they let you go actually? Or oh yeah, nah. I got with my situation, I know the captain of the department, the local police. I know him personally. I got his number. So when one of his officers had pulled me over that didn't know, I just called him. He was like, yeah, I got one of the officers here. Gave him the phone. He walked off. I talked to his partner for a couple minutes. He came back. He was like, all right, have a good day. I hung, just kept it moving. Went to go get my folks, and that's all it was. Now you got county and you got state. The two cases that I have right now is county and state. Even when I got pulled over by the state, I was literally on 95. That's the speeding one. He said I was speeding. I wasn't speeding. I don't give a fuck if I was speeding. Still can't pull me over. But he said I was speeding or whatever. Came out on some aggressive shit. Tossed story to a midget. His supervisor came out, spoke with her. I went on my way back up to Philly. I continued on my way to Philly. Dropped my folks off. went back to Delaware and was chilling. A couple months later, got pulled over in PA. Got a KBH right now in PA because I couldn't get to the courthouse. But I also took the case and put it in federal district court here in Delaware. Like, they can't fuck with me at all. The case that I got right now, I had June 3rd. June 3rd would have been the dismissal. Like, I can confirm it right now with my folks. She work at the she worked at the courthouse as a bailiff, and it was in her courtroom. They was dismissing this shit, but I wasn't there. So they had put a KPS out, all that shit. Still came back out unsecured bail. They wanted $2,000 cash. Y'all see me talking to y'all right now. I never paid cash. Walked out of that motherfucker that morning. And on August 6th, that's when I get the dismissal because they trying to prolong this shit now. So it don't even matter. Yeah. Let me see, my fault. Yeah, facts. That's what I'm saying, bro. I didn't know, you feel me? But at the same time, you know what I mean? I'm always in my higher self, you feel me? And I know that doesn't mean other people are at the same time. I know people always in their lower self, ready to jam somebody every minute of the day. But my energy be so high, bro, that it's like, and it's crazy because I had saw somebody famous, I forget his name, black guy, older black dude. He got that like that strong voice. I forget his name, but we linked eyes with each other, bro, for like a second. And I just, you feel me, gave him a little head nod, like, I ain't gonna even blow your shit. Cause there's all these people around. Now, my girl at the time, she's sitting there, my girl like, oh my God, I'm like, chill, baby, like, I know. You feel me? We know cause he held the door for her and shit, so she was hyped. Like, that shit was love though. Like, yeah, I was just walking all around that joint, man. You gotta come to this, so. What's that, South Dakota? They got jobs out there, bro. I do my own thing. You feel me? I wear many hats. I don't work for nobody else. I was working for Sullivan Steakhouse last year, from December 2023 to July 2024. And I got injured February 14th. And I'm gonna speak all about that shit too, because I got a whole lawsuit on them too. But I got injured on February 14th by a coworker who threw a table, and his shit hit my thumb. So I can't, you feel me? I really can't do shit, even though I got to. 6% partial permanent damage. These motherfuckers did me dirty, but it's cool. It is okay. Wait until I talk about that shit. I got all the recordings. Me and the CLO of DRG Employer, which is the parent company of Sullivan Steakhouse. Because see, when you're doing business, you gotta realize, like, they're doing business a certain way. I'm doing business the same fucking way. Usir Kush L doing business as Terrell Dixon. So you're not gonna say I'm him if I'm not him. Just like DRG Employer is the actual company that owns Sullivan Steakhouse. But instead of him being DRG Employer, they made a new name and called it Sullivan Steakhouse. So I'm not suing Sullivan Steakhouse. I'm going for DRG Employer. For one, not giving me proper breaks. I never got one meal break the whole little 6 or 9 months I was there. So yeah, when I was talking to the CLO, tall story to a midget one more time, he admitted to everything. Oh, usually we use the laws in California. Well, unfortunately for you, I'm in Delaware. So I don't know what to tell you. You gotta pay me. You feel me? You gotta pay like you late now. It is what it is. You admitted to it. Y'all know that y'all never gave me a break, and the numbers is gonna show that y'all never gave me a break. I still got all my receipts. Nobody can say that I ever went on a break in that motherfucking job, because I never did. I used to work 10, 12 hours straight doing that shit. But we ain't even gonna get into all that. Cost of living, trash. These motherfuckers go up around these corner stores and shit because there's no taxes in Delaware, no state taxes. There's no state taxes in Delaware, so everything, the price is what it is. But these stores be putting their own taxes on shit because they're quote unquote private owners. But if you're working for the people, from how I see it, if I started a store, the public will not have access to it. Just straight up. You got to either be a member of my PMA or my family. And I won't give a fuck about none of it. I don't care about trying to make money and making my products way more than they cost in real reality. You feel me? So when I start my store, because I'm going to have one, it's going to be like, it's going to be on some, so for example, you go to church, or your mom used to go to church, or whoever used to go to church every Sunday. They putting those tithes in. Why don't the church give their members toiletries every month, hygiene products, food? Because they're putting money into the church. The church has their own life insurance. So instead of the church just not having any money, all the money that they get from the people, they take that and they put that into that account. So just imagine being part of something where every week you go in for 10 years, you put in $20, $40 in every single week for 10 years, you do the math, and you get nothing. You might be getting fed some words, but you're getting nothing at the end of the day. Let's just be real. Like, you feel me? Let's just be honest with each other. That's why I stopped going to church with my mom back when I ain't had no choice. Didn't have a choice whether I can go or not, but at the same time, wasn't there. I'd be asleep, I'd be ignoring, like I'd just be doing whatever and any other. So then it got to the point where she just let me stay home. Cause just like with school, I'm not trying to, like, I know for a fact that y'all teaching me some shit that's not going to be detrimental to my life. It's not going to be helpful to my life. I mean, all this shit is just frivolous. You learning shit that you don't need to know. It's just like bullshit information. Like how all these people was online and you sit there and you look at the video. Just hear me out. Every time you see a video where somebody's talking about, oh, you can do this and you can do that, just pay attention to not what they're saying, but what they're not showing. If they don't show you any evidence that they got it, like right now, I can't even find my title. Dumb shit, right? Dumb shit. But it's cool, because I'm going to go buy a duplicate title, however much that costs. I'm gonna go get a duplicate title, and then I'm gonna put, you know, the proper information on there. Now my brother has his title, so if he was with me right now, I say, yo, go get your title, and I'll show y'all his trust name, the USDOT on it, everything aligned. But it also was recorded in apostille as well, so you can't just start from level 6. When you turn that game on and you playing Call of Duty, you can't just move through the whole, you feel me? You can't choose the board you want to choose. You got to play through it. You got to learn this shit. You're going to fail a couple times. It's just, it is what it is. Somebody going to sneak up on you once or twice, and then it's like, all right, well, damn. Just like with this shit, your paperwork might not work, but as long as you perfect it and it turns out to be what it's supposed to be, then it ain't nothing you got to worry about. You'll start getting responses. Seems quite it's quiet as shit, bro. Like, I'm on a quiet block right now, for real, for real. If I went 2 blocks down, that's where all the bullshit go down. 2 blocks down this way, 3 blocks that way, a block and a half that, like, you feel me? Like, this shit. And then if I go over West Side, that's when you see all the bullshit. I stay away from all that shit. Like, literally, I ride past the police, they don't bother me. Some of them just don't know, honestly. I don't get excited or nothing like that. Sometimes my heart beat a little bit. It's just natural. I don't fight it, though. I just let that shit go. Like, all right, you gonna beat? All right. Fuck you scared for? What you worried about? Oh, it's just your anxiety? All right, cool, you good, bro. Don't even worry about it. You already know what to say. You already know what to do. Got the number ready to go. You feel me? To hit up the captain or whatever it is. I got whoever I gotta talk to, and I just take it from there. Like no bullshit, man. It's about knowing self. It's about making sure you're getting shit done the right way, not just listening to what people say. Even myself, like just don't listen to what I say. Go do the research behind it. You feel me? If you want to learn how to get yourself out of a ticket, not even necessarily get yourself out of it, but to be separated and separate yourself from this whole commercial world, just hit me. You feel me? Famous Nobody 777 protonmail.com. Consultations 302-669-5123. I am always around. I'm always talking to somebody. Like as you see, I'm sitting here, I keep looking at my phone and shit keep going off. But it is what it is. Like, I love this shit, man. Like, this is my ministry. So I'm making sure everybody that come this way get what they deserve. And the first foundational information, so you can start speaking foundational. And it's not just like, oh well, you owe me this money and it sounds like a sovereign citizen, because that shit is weird, man. They got bud in here out Delaware. I grow my own shit. Yeah. I just showed you my ministry, what you call it. So when it comes to being a minister, it's recreational here anyway. But still, even if it wasn't recreational, I would still be growing my own weed. I'm not growing no like type operation or nothing like that. It's just a few plants, personal use. That's it. If one of my members need it, you feel me, because they always donating to me and shit. Free apes every Tuesday. We be doing free apes every Tuesday. Um, you leave with the ape. Of course, as soon as you get there, you get it. Boom. You can smoke, do whatever you want. You can hold it. I don't give a fuck. You can buy more if you want. Yeah, it's just like, you feel me? So it's a tight knit group, starting to grow more and more. We got about um, five people that's out of state right now. 2 in Jersey and 3 in PA. So yeah, we making it bigger. Starting to grow a lot more. I gotta get a few things like the ID, to create the IDs just for the actual PMA, not for uh to show the police. Like it's not that type of ID at all. So like the ID would be for members that if we had an event, like for instance, if we had an event out Cali and I had 50 people out there that's members, you feel me? Once we set the event up, everybody that has a member ID comes walking right in. Everything's free. You come in, get a infused drink, infused whatever. You get your edibles, you get your weed, and then we start talking about what we talk about. If you don't smoke, that's fine too. If you don't, you feel me? I don't drink, so I don't really. That's something, that brings the spirit down. So I don't really drink. I might sip on some wine every now and then, but I smoke because it uplifts me. It does the opposite to me that it does to everybody else. So a lot of people get it to get high. When I smoke, I elevate myself, and it just helps me articulate myself better. Um, I don't do that. I don't do the like I hate that shit, and it makes me focus. You feel me? It keeps me up. So it's just most embezzled, and yeah, most people definitely embezzle and line it. That's what I'm saying. It's like they just give out the information. Oh, if you want the sauce, type I want sauce in the comments, and I'll inbox you. And then they inbox you, and it's like, all right, this is the price list. This is what you want to buy. You want. And it's like, bro, I can literally give you the information, and I'm not saying everybody, but if I had 10 people come to me that didn't know the information and I gave them the information, I would say 2, maybe 3 out of 10 will know what I'm talking about, know how to handle it, and go about their way. I'll even say maybe half, but definitely not everybody. And somebody's going to need my help. So it ain't like I'm preying on those people that need my help, because I'm trying to give them the actual information that they need for them to be able to grow their self. I'm not charging you $1,000 for this and that and this and that and blah blah. 1,800. I charge 1,800 for my trust, and like I said, just with the declaration by itself, that's 10 pages. Then you have what, 15, 20 different sections. The definitions part is probably 20 pages, and it's so it's like it's that it costs that much for a reason. Now, if you don't want the whole thing, then it's like, okay, you can get certain parts. It costs this much for this. It costs it, but it all together, that's how much it costs because of the things that I had to do, the ink, the paper, like all that shit costs money. If I'm doing it for free for you, you're a member, and my members donate just like they do with churches, but the members are getting something back. It's not just them donating to me and their money not going nowhere. No, because what I'm trying to do is bigger than myself. The thing that I have in line is the same thing that the church does, but they don't give back to their people. So if I have a member that donates $20 4 weeks out of the month for 10 years, whatever that number is, y'all do the math for me. Somebody put it in the chat for me. For 10 years, from the first month to the last month, they'll be receiving something every single month. Every month. It's not just every now and then or when I feel like it. No, it's literally every single month. Like, because the plan that I have is to set up the life insurance policy for the church. The people put into that, which help create and build it. But then when I start to borrow from it, my members are going to be able to say, hey, I'm having car issue. I don't have the funds right now, or I need help with my rent, or I'm trying to buy a new car. All right, cool. I mean, the new car thing, of course, is not going to happen, immediately. It's going to take at least a year or two for us to be able to accumulate enough funds to, I'm not going to really get into all of it, but to be able to accumulate enough funds to have for the credit that we're borrowing from. So if you put in, I don't know, let's just say 300 a month for a year, and that gives you 120,000 in credit, then we'll start borrowing from that credit. Each person will start borrowing from that credit. And then, of course, everybody's still pitching in and helping build that line of credit up. So, like right now, it's only me and my brother. And like I said, it's about 10 of us here in Delaware. It's about 15 altogether, maybe 16, 17. But right now, I don't have anybody donating to me because it's not set up. You're not donating to me for my lifestyle. Like, I don't need that. You donating to the actual PMA, which is a private members association. That's all. It just sounds good, right? But you're donating to the PMA, and then that time when everything's set up and every donation is going straight into that account, once we get to a certain point to be able to start borrowing, that's when the incentives start to come. Hey, I need, toilet paper, hygiene products, this, that, and the third. That's how we're gonna have to start off. It's gonna be a slow process, but the way that I move is gonna be so fast. It's gonna be fast. Like, trust and believe. Because all the funds that I'm getting from all of these lawsuits, I'm putting straight into my PMA. Because I want to borrow from it myself. I'm benefiting, I'm helping other people benefit from me, basically is what I'm doing. So instead of people trying to quote unquote be their own banker and not know anything about banking, it doesn't make sense to even try to be your own banker if you don't even have. Damn, I took the book inside. Morse on banks and banking. I can show you out of those two, because it's two books. Is one, it's one edition, but it's two different books. I can show you where they're talking about non-citizen nationals in a banking book, because it all connects with each other. I'm gonna start doing little lives like this to start showing y'all what I'm talking about, because I don't like talking about something without actually having it in my hand. And I literally just had it earlier, but I took some shit out the car, as you see. Took some shit out the car and took the books inside. I'm gonna take pictures because I had to just move all my shit from where I was to back to my folks' crib. Cause I'm, going through some shit right now. But yeah, we good. We always gonna be good. Um, damn, I just fucked that up. Yes. Give me 1 second. My fault, y'all. 6-3. But let me see. You have inspired my hope for humanity. We all need to help and elevate one another. Yeah, that's what it's about. That's why I'm making my PMA. It's a national thing. It's a national movement. So anybody, like I said, anybody that want to be a part of it, I have to put together the IRS forms and the other forms for you to literally be a part of the PMA. That's how the state churches do it too. That's why they get all your information. They have those little cards and say, hey, all my new people here, and then they hand them out, and then you fill it out, and then they do their shit on the back end. Only difference between me and them is I'm showing you everything that I'm doing. I'm showing you why we're doing it, and then I'm gonna show you the benefits that you get from doing it and from being in this PMA. So I'm not gonna really get into the IRS stuff with the gifting and all that, because again, it's not in my hand, and I'd rather break it down as we go. I still got to get my funds together to get my damn my monitor. I got one right now. I gotta get maybe one or two more. Um, hey, what's going on, Lou? I gotta get another monitor too. I definitely gotta get another computer because the shit got broke. I know how I go when breakups happen. It's always anyway. So yeah, I gotta get another computer. I gotta invest in myself so that way I can invest into the people. Some things do cost money, but a lot of it don't. Information has always been free. It's out there, but it's it's like the dating scene. Everything is just thrown out there, and everybody want this and everybody want that, but nobody wants to actually put the effort and the work in to get what you want. They want to hand it to them, and I just don't move like that. Um, my brothers paid me for services, so you know I do understand that people be in hardships, but as a person that um, I make my money every day on my own. I wake up, I'm up at 3 in the morning until 12 at night. Give me 2-3 hours of sleep, I'm good. I might nap during the day or some shit like that, but I'm always moving around. Always got jobs ahead of me. You feel me? Now I can focus on myself, get all this shit done to be able to prove and show. Not even necessarily prove, because I prove to myself, but to show the people it is somebody out there actually doing the work and getting it done. Please do not come over here trying to fucking talk to me. I'm busy right now. Damn, man, I hate that shit. Hold on, man. What, man?
She at the table doing her work, right?
All right.
You ain't going nowhere, are you?
Yeah, I was about to leave.
Oh, you about to leave?
Yeah.
That's what I was asking. You should have just told me.
Asking.
I was ready to leave if I ain't asked you.
You said, did it come through yet?
Yeah.
That's all you said.
No, I'm just talking about now. Just now when
I just said it. You just said it, and I just said it back. I'm on live right now.
Oh, you on live?
Yeah, so it's you all right, but I'm just saying I can.
You pause me?
No, I'm on live. Can't pause the live.
Oh, you listening to that?
Huh?
All right, let me get in because I don't want her to think she's sick and come outside.
No, she all right.
How long you gonna be here?
I don't know. Just take your time, man. You all right?
Can I run to the store?
Yeah, go ahead.
Just swipe the card. Oh, I need the card.
I gave it to you. I sent it to you. I texted to you. Yeah. I just responded to you.
Oh, that was the. Oh, I thought you were saying what she sent you. That was the code they gave you.
No.
That's
the That's for me to get the
money.
Yeah. It's just a regular card.
Just like a bank card.
Yeah.
I just never used one.
Yeah, you
I
right.
had an account, but I ain't have a card.
It's only for y'all. She burning me out, man. I love her though. But damn, what the fuck was I saying? See, that's what I'm saying, man. I be in the zone. Somebody take me out of it. I'm hot as shit. But yeah, bro, Delaware trash. Don't come here. Only thing this shit good for is shopping. Like, that's it. Let me put all this shit back in my bag. Oh yeah. I can show y'all this too. The bond. Notarized. Canceled. If you know, you know. If you don't, I advise you to come holler at me, be a part of this PMA, and get this shit done. Cause if not, it's all on you. For real. It's like, I don't know, man. I can bring you to the water, but I can't make you drink type shit. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't really even trying to lead nobody to water. I'm trying to help people lead themselves. Shit. I ain't a sheep, and I don't expect nobody else to be a sheep either. You be a part of this PMA, you self-sufficient still. Yeah, you got your backup though. You feel what I'm saying? But you still self-sufficient. At the end of the day, it's all about knowing how to stand on your square. Can't always stand on my square. I need my space. Feel me? I like my space. Facts. So it's like, I'm saying, everybody gotta know how to move. I am a part of People's Paw on Telegram. I will contact my folks just to make sure it's okay to leave the link in the community tab, in the community part, whatever the fuck they call it. Excuse me. And yeah, I'll leave that there if it's cool with him. That way people can sign up. Or not sign up, people can just come join in and be a part of the festivities. It's also something else that coincides with the travel shit and all of this. Is the U.S. Department of Transportation. This is the application. Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration received and approved your application for a U.S. DOT registration number to operate in interstate commerce. This is the registration number, my people. So that's what I'm saying. Once it's done the proper way, that number will literally show up in their system. I haven't done it yet. My brother got it all done. Got it all done. And then this is a letter from the director, Office of Registration. So they approved the application on this one, and then they give you the PIN number to hop online and do whatever it is you got to do to update whatever it is you got to update whenever you got to update it. It's different for other people. Well, no, it would be the same for anybody that applied this year because it's the odd numbers. But I'm still testing it out with the whole registration thing. So, like I told y'all before, I'm gonna do a lot of things that y'all won't have to. I'm gonna be the martyr pretty much for the people, for anybody that's a part of my PMA. I'm the martyr. I'm the one that's going to court with y'all. I'm the one that's showing up, making sure that they handle y'all with total respect and care, because if they're not abiding by this right here, United Nations Declaration of the Rights of Indigenous Peoples. Now, granted, not everyone is indigenous. Like we have to come to that reality as well. But we'll speak about nationality and um, lineage and shit like that in a later live, pretty much. But once these things are done and it's set up in a way that it can't be disproven, like they'll literally pull it up in their system and poof, oh shit, there it goes right there. The reason why a lot of people get pulled over is because they only have either, I don't care if you got 99% of the process. To be missing that 1% is vital. Just like nine tenths of the law, possession is 9/10 of the law, right? But who knows the other 1%? I'm gonna give you the answer later, but I want to see who at least will try. If anybody knows or thinks they know, just type it in the chat. There's no wrong answer, for real, for real. Well, I can't say that. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It's a million and wrong, you know. But at the same time, it's really not no wrong answer. Um, but yeah, man, it's about knowing how to move, knowing what to do. You know how to articulate yourself. I'm just talking to y'all right now, but in reality and on some real shit, I kind of talk like this even in court. I talk a little bit slower and methodically. I talk with enthusiasm. You get what I'm saying? Like, you ask the question and look at them like, did that make sense? You feel me? And then they look at themselves like, damn. Like, you know what, sir? You're right. Like, I know. I'm just trying to break it down in the simplest and make it so simplistic that there's nothing at all that you can say. People just have to just really, I promise you, man, like if you just sit down and read, that's all you have to do. It's just reading. It's a lot of reading. The American jurisprudence books that I have, it's just too much. It's too much. It's too much reading to not know nothing or to have concepts still. Like, it's so much knowledge out there, real knowledge, that was put in books for us to be able to move forward. You know, if it ain't in black and white, I just say it ain't right. If it ain't in black and white, it ain't right, because you can't show me no proof in black and white. Where's the paperwork? Did the paper work? Or it's just, you just put something on it. Yeah, I just filed this on the record, so they gonna do. So what? Filing something on a record is nothing. Them certifying something as a true copy is way different. It's way different because now they're certifying that this is actually what it is. It's not to be played with. It's not to be, whatever it is. Just like the court orders. If you get a court order with a seal, they respect that, right? Come on, what are we actually doing? Got to start making our own court orders with our own seals. You think I'm not going to do that? Eventually, one day. That day's coming soon because I'm the one that's putting in the claim in the federal case. So my seal is going to be specific to me and my PMA or my trust. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just about knowing reality from, or trying to differentiate the reality from what you actually want, because you can't always get what you want, and we all know that. But I don't know. I think I said enough. I think I said a lot. Only reason why I'm saying anything is because my own mom, like my Umi and her friends, that's all they do is talk about Instagram videos. And if I could show you my text messages right now, like Telegram, like everything, emails, it's just a whole bunch of videos. And I go take the time out to go look at it, and I'm like, most of the time it's the same video, or it's just some new concept. Yeah, let's go get a car with a 1099A and not know the proper way of doing it. Because I'm not saying that you can't do it. You just have to know how to do it. And if you don't know how to do it, then you can't do it. You can try to do it the way somebody on Instagram and TikTok showed you, half-assed, and just say, yeah, y'all can do this. Yeah, y'all can do that. That's like me saying that I got this car with a trust, with a 1099A right now. Like, yeah, man, I just got this John 1099A. No, it's not what the fuck happened. Now, if I go get it, and that happened with a 1099A, it's only because it came through the trust. And it's not because people think, oh, well, as soon as I make a trust, now I got a private bank, and now all of a sudden I just got funds. No, dickhead, you still got to fund it. You fund it to get bigger funding, if that even makes sense to anybody. If I gave you $100 and you said, all right, for every 100, I'm gonna give you 1,000. Well, shit, here go 1,000. Here go 10,000. Here go 10,000. Here go, and I'm gonna keep doing that. Keep feeding myself. It's the private bank that I'm in control of, not the bank, not the private, the private account at the bank that somebody else owns, because they're still keeping control of the books. No matter if you're on a private wealth management side, it's still all public. Why? Why do you ask? Because they'll tell you themselves, yeah, we'll have a team help you, we'll put together a team, and those people have access to that account. You can have a broker's account and take that broker's account and do certain things with it to help and better the private account, the life insurance account, but it's not the life insurance that you thinking. I don't want to put all this out there and feed y'all all this information, and y'all, and because I'm telling y'all how I feel about that type shit. I want to actually have it in hand. Here go the card. Here go I'm not gonna show y'all my policy and my plans and all that shit, but I'm gonna show you the ins and out and how I created it, so you can do the same for you and your family. It's simple. And then once I get notification from the IRS that the gift went through, or it was actually done the correct way, then I'm gonna let y'all know that too, because you have to know that you can give. And I just learned this like a couple years ago. I just never stepped on it yet, but you can move credits from account to account, or you can gift credits to your church, because people that are church members, that's what they're doing every year. Every year, the church is taking 17,000. I think it's 18,000. I forget what the numbers is, but it's 17,000 a year. You can gift up to 17,000 a year, as many people as you want, up to a certain point. I think it might be like 1.3 or maybe 3 million. I'm not sure. Don't hold me to that, please. I promise you, I'm not sure. All right, the book in there, big ass folder, the IRS, and IRM, and all that shit. But that's like a task in and of itself. Like you really got to be situated and handled already to be sitting down trying to handle that shit, or have somebody help you. But I don't got no. I don't have no. I'm not gonna say I don't have no help, but I like to do a lot of shit on my own. Because when I was doing stuff for people and it was me and my man, we was helping people, and I stopped doing what I was supposed to do, because I was in my own journey. I slowed down to get them where I was, and then, people thought they were. I ain't gonna say like I'm the big shit or nothing like that. I'm patting my head on the live like a oh man, fuck it, I don't care. These shit's hurt. These shit's tight. Um, but damn, what the fuck was I saying? I don't know. It shit just went that quick. It just went that quick, y'all. I ain't gonna even lie. Or the IRS and all that shit. But yeah, man, it's just a lot, man. I'm just trying to make sure that I'm doing what I need to help y'all. Oh, when I was talking about Bull. So yeah, I started to do shit, and then he went his separate ways, going, getting teaching from somebody else, which is cool. You feel me? Got some money back from the IRS. My bro went over there, got some shit back from the IRS. I was like, that's what's up. And then did my due diligence to do my research. I'm just waiting for, you feel me, some shit to come back. That's it. I like to do things on my own. Like, yeah, I could have bought this shit, but then I'm taking away from my investments. I'm still investing in myself because I'm getting if I spend $800, I'm still getting however much I get back. I'm only get 25,000 back, but it's still more than 800. So it's a bigger investment, but it still might come out that you don't have nothing come back. And then it's like, damn, I just spent 800 for nothing, and I don't like to gamble. I'm not a gambling man at all. I don't care if somebody say, yo, bro, the table was hitting tonight, man, I'm cool. You do the bet for me. Let me borrow $20. It ain't my money at that point. You feel me? Then it still is, because I just said, let me borrow it. Give me $20. I'll spend that shit. But then I'm gonna have to split it with you, because that's just me being on my principal shit. You gave me the money and I just hit for 100,000. Like, damn, bro, I just gave you the 20 that got you the. Yeah, I split it with you, bro. Damn right, for sure, all day. You get 50, I get 50, straight like that. Yeah, we just gotta be able to come together, y'all. Like, I'm gonna make sure that I put all this shit in the community tab, so that way people can get it and reach out, get into these not necessarily classes, but yeah, I would say classes. Get into these classes and things like that. Um, and we'll take it from there. Read another word, speak that real shit. Yeah, bro. That's all I can do, bro. Like I can't be one way and then off camera be another way. Like the way I get burnt out, how y'all just seen that shit in real life, like I seen my mom walking over here and I'm like, yo, I'm on live, like burning me out. I can just text me type shit. You feel me? But that's my homie. I knew it was gonna happen. So it's like, and then she say something about, oh, well, you should have just told me that. Well, you just told me you was about to leave to go to the store. My niece is in there doing something on the table. I'm like, all right, I'm about to leave. Oh, you should have just told me that. But that's females though. I can't, you feel me? Like, I'm honest with everybody. I'm assertive as hell. Like, I'm very, very assertive, so nobody can say, oh, I ain't know that. I ain't know you didn't like that. I already done told you. Key dropping that real game on him. Man, no doubt, bro. Invest with Alex. I'm in Delaware, bro. Yeah, I'm in Delaware. I don't just teach right to travel. I focus on this because it's still too many people out here teaching this shit, and I'm going down the line, down the list, and I'm calling all these people out. I already did one. The boy Taquan X. He's finito.
Laying it down.
Huh? Did you put the specific amount?
It should be 85.
I don't. You gotta ask them.
85.
All right.
Payment,
I told her she got $100. I'm giving you $100. You spending 85 on whatever you spending it on, and then you need $15 in gas. I said, all right, cool. It's like 105 that I threw on there extra. Get the gas first, and then use the card for the rest. So that way, if the shit costs 100, but you only paying 85, they're not going to take the whole 100. But we're gonna see. I'm gonna have to give her another one. It's cool. She gotta get paid either way. You feel me? And I was used to taking care of two households. The one I was in and my mom's. You feel me? So that's one thing I always make sure I took care of. I don't care how mad I get with her, how much she burned me out, cause we one in the same. So we clash a lot. I just brought all my shit over to her crib, so it's only been sitting there for like 2 days. She been acting like it's been there for 2 months. When you gonna move this shit? When you gonna? I'm like, Umi, like, just give me a little bit of time, man. Give me a week or two. You know, I'll get right back to it real fast. She's like, all right, I got you. I'll get a storage if I got to. Shit, I don't care. I'll go get a storage right now. I just don't feel like buying one of them Jones. Got too many people with garages. Like, shit, take that shit all to one garage. I'll pay my man. Shit like that. That type shit. I appreciate the likes, man. I appreciate everybody that stopped through, that's here now. You feel me? The numbers going up and down. I don't know which is what. I don't really even pay attention to it. I see now it went from 6 to 2. That's cool. I appreciate y'all staying rocking with me. You feel me? How does a motherfucker out this bitch? I don't feel like starting the car and having my shit idle. Anytime you start your car and you have it idling, never just turn that shit off, because then you're gonna get moisture in your car. Like the steam or the engine is running, you feel what I'm saying? It's causing steam inside the engine. But once you pull off, that steam is released through the pistons working and shit like that, through the exhaust. That's why a little bit of smoke be coming out, people's shit. But the reason why you don't want to do that is because of, oh shit, it's because of the condensation that's in it, and it'll end up fucking up your engine. It'll keep, every time you do that, it causes more uh, condensation within it. So oil and water don't mix. We all know that. Engines don't like water. So you feel me? Just be mindful of shit like that. For all the females that's out there, if you fucking with a dude, he should be changing and checking your oil. He should be changing your tires. He should be changing your brakes. All that shit. Like it's a time in life right now where we gotta be self-sufficient. If you don't know how to do it, slide on somebody that do know how to do it. All that fucking room, and you had to pull up on me like that. Like, damn, fuckers is weird. But like I was saying, as men, we all gotta come together to make our community better. So right now, it's a couple people that I know that sell food. We just had a jazz festival, but they only allowing the food trucks and shit like that. People that have their permits, shit like that. That's cool. We can have our own shit. Parks are free. Pull up with the music. Everybody pull up. Had a station set up, whether you got a food truck or not. Now we helping each other. We building rapport with each other, with the community. People coming, donating. We giving out free samples of food. People coming and buying plates. Whatever the situation is, now we building a community together. Then we go take in those 10 or 15 men, take funds to help each other buy some property, buy some acres, You know, start planting crops and shit like that, tomatoes, cucumber, all that shit. It's not hard. We can get together to buy a pack. We can get together to run down on some mine. Get together to go to the party for the bitches. Slide together to put together. You feel me? You want to go half on the ounce or half on the bottle, or we can do all this shit together. That don't mean nothing once it's done. But we can't seem to put $1,000 to the side for one cause to buy a property that costs 10,000. So even if we gotta get 20 people, 500 a piece, we're all investors in this property. We're growing stuff for our community. The shit that we're growing, we're selling back to the community for a small fee, because we gotta keep generating money. We can't just not, feel me, put back into what we need. So if the shit costs $2 at the store, it might only be 75 cents where we at, or $1. So it's just, you feel me, being able to accommodate those people. And I'm not talking about every single person in the community. I'm speaking on people that is in this movement only. If you deal with the state, if you have state, like if you, not necessarily if you deal with the state, but if you're like a state, like a person from the state, we can't help you. You got to get that help from the state, straight up and down. Like, I'm private all the way up and down. Um, so you know, it's bylaws in this PMA. There's certain things you can do, and certain things you can't do. And if you violate those bylaws, you just won't be a part of the PMA. It's simple. It's not nothing crazy. It's just staying in honor. If you don't stay in honor, then that's the issue type shit. Um, Let me see. Okay, yeah, she did it the right way. She did it how she wanted. She still got the outcome. That just goes to show I don't know it all. You feel me? Just because I wanted to do it my way, she found a way to do it her way. But guess what? We still got the same result. The shit was still, she still got it for 85, or paid the 85, and now I'm about to go to the gas station for the other 15 or 20, whatever it is that she about to use. So that's what I'm saying. It's just the community coming together to get that same shit happen, or to make that same shit happen, to have the same goal in mind, and to know that it's okay to have different opinions on that, on how to get there. But the one that shows and has the proof has that, has that higher stance than the one that's just speaking from a standpoint. So at the end of the day, it's like, who can I listen to, or who would I want to go speak with? The person that got the proof or the evidence, wholeheartedly. That's who I want to go talk to. I mean, I can sit here and listen to Joe Blow all day, but Joe Blow ain't got no paperwork. This man over here got the paperwork, and everything, he's breaking everything down within the paperwork to show me that the paper works, and that there's no way that it won't work. So, it's all about perception, because perception is reality. It's sad to say it, and perception is subjective. Subjectiveness comes from, each person. How you feel isn't how I feel. We might feel the same way, but it might be, it's always going to be different. Um, so yeah, man, each and every person is their own individual. Don't let that go over your head. Just hear what I said. Each and every person is their own individual. So you are the all caps name. You just got to know how to be that all caps name. That's all. Because when you go apply for a loan or something, what name you putting? The all caps name. But then you go into court and say, I'm not the all caps name. So you're not in honor. Just be the fucking name and keep it moving. Be the name, but be the name sui juris. I just showed y'all. Be the name, but be the name sui juris. Be in your proper person. Yes, that's the name. That's the legal name. But I am who I am. And who I'm not, I'll never be. I can never be that legal name. I can always be counsel for the legal name because I'm in my proper person. I'm not a legal person, a legal entity. Person being a corporation, a trust, etc., etc. We all should know these simplistic things. These things should be embedded in your head. Like, I wish I could, no, I ain't gonna say I wish. I might do it. I might do like a recording of my voice and well, nah, cause that's weird. I don't wanna be listening, no niggas listening to my voice while they sleep, shit like that. Disregard that, y'all. The wheels just be going, man. I'm just trying to be the best man for myself, so then that way that reflects to my daughter, and she can, have that same energy coming from the person that she chooses to be with. So, at the end of the day, the day the end. It's like, nah. But nah, real shit, man. Again, I appreciate everybody that came through, everybody that subscribed to the channel, everybody that liked it. More to come. If you want me to talk about something particular to the private sector, shit like that, let me know. Um, that's something that I'll have to actually set up. I'm not just gonna come on here and just talk like I've been talking for the last 10 minutes. I'm gonna come like I was in the first beginning, showing y'all all the different paperwork, shit like that, all the actual books, because that's way more important. Like, I love my paperwork. Don't get me wrong, I love my paperwork, but the books, man, you get a different chill from the book. I know I do. But yeah, we just gonna keep, moving one day at a time. So that's all we can do. I can only control what I can control. And speaking of that, when I asked y'all that question, what's the 9/10? Possession is 9/10 of the law, but the other 1% is control. So you're now whole, 10 out of 10. As long as you can control it and possess it, it's within trust. You don't have to worry about nothing else. As long as you know you are a God, not the God, but a God, lowercase g. I mean, nothing else can get in the way. For real, for real. It's like nobody can tell me anything unless you show it to me. Oh yeah, you gotta pay taxes. Show it to me. Show me where it says in law that I have to pay taxes. Not from the IRS manual, because a manual is something that you use to for like an employee or something like that. Employees use the manuals. We use the manuals because we want to know the inside of what they're doing, so that way we can, use that in our own life to move around. But like, I got a car manual, but I mean that's mine, and I use that to help me fix the car. I mean, it's I don't know. I don't see myself as a public figure at all whatsoever. I might be on public space doing public lives, but I mean, that's how I get my word across nationally and internationally at that, for real, for real. So that's the reason why I come up on here. But I speak to my members on a daily. We don't all have to be in a group every day, but we have our minutes. And minutes of the meetings is that's what you need to be able to, put into your catalog, or excuse me, into your log as well. Your minutes of your meetings, like this time that we're spending right now, I'm docking this into my minutes. So today at this time, I was on live from this point to this point, the duration was this, just like how they show it to you after you get off live. Screenshot that and take it from there. You know what I'm saying? So when when somebody asks me a question, I'll say, well, just go back to one of these dates, and whether you want to start from the beginning and work your way down, that's up to you. Or whether you want to skip through the middle, that's up to you. But if you skip through the middle and then you call me and ask me questions about something that I said in the beginning, I'm going to already know what type of person you are. So I'm going to put you on that list. Like, okay, not serious. Because at the end of the day, it's like, how you going to ask me a question that you could have just listened to the video about and saw the paperwork yourself? Because I've shown this paperwork multiple times, like over the years. I can't even say years because I've only been on here for, I don't even know. Been on here for a little bit. Should have been started this channel, but I wasn't in it for the teaching and all that. I was in it for myself and my family. But then when people started to come to me and I'm just showing y'all paperwork, like, hey, yeah, I need help with this, and I'm like, all right, well, I guess I got to start getting active in the YouTube community and all these other communities. I'm not on Instagram, Facebook, or whatever the fuck that Snapchat, X, and all that. Like I have one, but I don't talk about none of this type shit because people just want to be entertained. That's what I realized. People just want to be entertained. What's going on, Fernando? People just want entertainment, and I'm not in it for the entertainment whatsoever. Now, when I'm doing like a First Amendment audit or something like that, when I want to do one of those every now and then, that's the entertainment part. But at the same time, I'm not in it. I'm not in that for the entertainment either. Like I got 1,000 videos doing it. I don't have none posted anywhere. I just got USBs for days, and and SIM cards and shit like that. So yeah, when it comes to me being private, like I truly am, and I love it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Um, I'm very high like you, and I find this. Hey man, yeah, bro. You feel me? I was gravitated towards you for a reason, bro. Like you can go back and watch the beginning if you want from what I'm talking about. Just simple shit. Knowing how to stand up for yourself in court, anywhere. Um, having fundamental or foundational and fundamental information, research, knowledge. You feel me? Yeah, I grow my own bud, like I was telling bro Hakeem earlier and shit. So it's gonna be a time where I might either show y'all my old grows or just say fuck it and just do a whole little series. Still on my channel, but separate from. I'm gonna try to see if I can keep her separate. But if not, it is what it is. A little series of how to grow hydroponic and show y'all the situation I got going on. Bro, I ain't gonna even lie. I don't pay attention to politics at all. If it's a war going on outside, it is what it is with me. Like I'm safe, I'm cool. Feel me? No weapons formed. But I mean, I pray for those people on both ends. Like I don't wish death upon nobody. I have no enemies. You feel what I'm saying? I've been born for 37 years. I've been in the fights and shootouts and all that shit. But even the people that I've been in fights and shootouts with, I can see them today and speak to them, and it won't be no smoke. It won't be no issues. You feel me? Like, and that's love. You feel me? Because of the energy that I put back out into the earth, into the atmosphere. You feel me? I speak shit into existence. I hope this shit stop though. On some real shit, I hope it end immediately. But from what I was looking at, because I think I was on Instagram earlier in my bag, scrolling relationship bullshit. But I seen some shit about Donald Trump bombing somewhere or some shit like that, and I was like, damn, here we go. Everybody should be strapped up. You feel me? Like everybody should be strapped. Crib should be cool. Like when I build my home, just like when I get my car is gonna be bulletproof. I gotta see like the different layers and shit, but I'm definitely getting a bulletproof car, windows, all that shit. Um, I'm I'm looking into my family's like where all the land is for my family right now. Most of it is in North Carolina and I think Virginia. But long story short, tall story to a midget. My family Bible is in the Smithsonian, right? The Diggs family. Um, I believe our original. Well, I don't know if this is the original, but for as far as it goes back, it was Collins, and then it started to be other things. But families predominantly known down in North Carolina in this area. One of my folks was the sheriff for a long time. I think his son was a sheriff for a long time. A lot of the men in my family, hence why I don't have none now, except for me and my little brother, literally. Um, they all served in the military they all served, and they were granted 300 acres or 1,200 acres, whatever it was. It's a lot of acres, so I'm moving with that right now, and like I said, I speak shit into existence. So those 300 or 400 or 12, whatever number it is, when I go live after I get it and I show y'all the people that are a part of my PMA, once I get everything set up, because I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it yet, but I listen, man. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The the lawsuits that I got, they about to be a couple M's, right? And it's not just one. It's a few. Whether it's with the state, whether it's with the city, police, or the employer that I had, EBT gang. EBT gang. What are you talking about? I don't know. I don't even. I wish I did get EBT on some real shit. I gave my mom a Cash App card, bro. Yeah, that's what she was. I don't even know what she's talking about, but yeah, I wish I did have them joints. Can you have your Can you have your own PMA and be a part of others? Yeah, damn right. That's the whole point. Like the only way to the only way you can have yours is to know how one works. You feel me? And the only way to be able to know how one works is you have to be a part of it. Because if you're not a part of it, the information that's in the inside of it is not being shared on the outside at all. Now, that's not to say that you can't go take it to the outside and say, hey, I think we all need to do this and create our own PMA because I want everyone to have their own PMA. Then I might be able to join yours and start donating to yours. Now, my trust, which is already set up, might have 3 million or however many M's in it for credit. Uh, I can now gift you for you to be able to start. And then once you up with yours, now you're able to start and help somebody else. Like one hand washes the other. And I make it to where if I do that for somebody, we have a contract that states at a specific time and date, you have to do the same. You feel me? Like, not in so many words, but that person agrees, then they have to do the same thing. Don't pay me back, pay it forward. Give that to another person that's on the same wave that you're on. But just make sure that they're serious. If they're serious, they'll have everything set up already. You feel me? After they come in and they talk to you. Now, every single person doesn't need one. That's overboard. You want because everybody's not going to have the ability to know private banking, accounting, securitization, because all this stuff is 4 or 5 years, another 4 or 5, like it's like 30 years of knowledge all wrapped in one. I'm not going to be able to do it by myself. I got a lot of, I already have a lot of knowledge when it comes to all of it because I've studied each one, extensively by itself at one point, but I also know that they all coincide together. You can't have security without banking. You can't have accounting without banking. You can't have banking without accounting. So it all, you know what I mean, in one way or other, like how you be seeing those diagrams where people make this shit look so beautiful. And it's like, okay, this goes here, this private, this is public, this is, and there's all these arrows going over, but they can't even articulate how that shit works for real, for real. This way, it'll be like, okay, introduction into banking, 101. This is what you need to know about banking in total, and it might be 20, 30 pages. I don't know yet. Um, so then, yeah, so it's like, but I got friends. I'm lucky because I got friends, and these are people that I've known for 25 plus years, 30 plus years. Like we grew up in diapers together, sleeping on the floor together and all. Like I used to stay at their crib. My best friend that passed away, Eddie Johnson. That's who I named my trust after. EJ7 Private International Trust. So I used to live uh, on, what was it, West Street. I was living on West Street, and he lived on 25th Street. So I lived on West 25th. He lived on 25th and West, if that makes sense. So even though I lived right around the corner, I literally lived at his crib for like 3 years straight. All I would do was just go get clothes from the crib, ask my mom for money because I was spoiled as shit. I didn't have to hustle when I was younger. I just chose to because of the people I was hanging around. She'd give me sneakers, all, like anything I wanted. Literally, I just got it. Um, it's like, you feel me? Like if he was still here today, he would be somebody that I would be doing this with. He wouldn't need his own PMA because he's under my PMA. We got the same, everything's the same. He got the same access that I got, type shit. Um, but yeah, everybody, it's not going to be for everybody, and that's just being honest. Like it's a lot of work, and it's only for the people that really truly want it. Um, all the older women in my family, I take care of all the women in my family, like ones that don't have kids at all. Like my aunt, she doesn't have any kids at all, and um, my girl was up there taking care of her. I mean, for months. Just I used to take her up there every day. So again, I got recordings of me traveling from here to Philly every day. Police behind me. I was pulled over once, and that's the KPS. Well, I was pulled over 3 times in total. But the KPS from the first time, and then the KPS from the second one. But I think I got the KPS after the third time I got pulled over, and they took my wheel. I appreciate you, babe. Thank you. I appreciate that. I mean, that means a lot to me, man. I appreciate that. I want to help heal other great international listeners. Yeah, putting you as a herbal shaman. Facts, bro. Yeah, like when I'm like I got car shit in here right now because I was trying to help my young boy, my son. I call him my son. Help my son with his girl's car. Shit won't start, so I'm trying to figure that out. But I got to call my mechanic to make sure, because I don't know, it's certain levels of shit I can do. So once it get to the point where I can't do it, I'm calling him and he pulling up and, all right, what's the price? It's the price. You pay him. I ain't got nothing to do with that shit. I just brought you to him type shit. But um, yeah, man, like I give out apes to my PMA or to my members if they smoke. you know, females usually drink the wine, so I make sure I have like wine in stock. So we'll do like a wine and sip or a paint and sip, where the females will come through to the crib and they'll have. I'll just set everything up for them and you know some shit like that. For the men, we can have, you feel me, like a little meeting where we just sit up, where we just sit around, roll up. Um, I don't really drink like that. Like I said, I'll sip some wine, but I'm not in the hard liquor for real, because it makes me happy still. That's what's crazy, because I'm a happy drunk, even though I don't really be drunk. But it still put me in a good spirit. I just don't like it though. I just don't like the feeling of it. But yeah, it damn, it's fucking big. They put a hive in my fucking in my rearview mirror. Had to. I said rearview mirror. The passenger, the side door mirror, driver mirror. Yeah, they got a fucking hive in that bitch. I'ma spray it. But yeah, man, I'm just chilling, man. Just trying to get this shit popping. So I'm gonna show y'all what I'm gonna do. I gotta take this. I gotta take this out. Well, not take it out, but I gotta pop this up so I can put my monitor right here. I wanna put a monitor right here, right? Have my Wi-Fi and all that shit, my little speaker, all that shit down there. Get the little joint for the laptop, how the police got they shit. I already got that shit priced out. Still gotta fix the headliner. Like it's minor shit that I gotta do, but it's gonna be fun doing it for real, for real. Got the whole summer. Like motherfuckers got businesses. We do demo. Got a lot of jobs. I gotta get another truck. My man got his truck already. Little Bumblebee. Call him Bumblebee. But I need to get a truck myself to keep money going, keep money flowing, so this shit goes into back into investments, into the insurance policy, which is the account, the private account. Um, damn. But yeah, what the fuck is that? Oh, piece of the blunt. But yeah, so I mean, I'm not telling y'all what to do and what not to do. That's first and foremost. I just want everybody to know that. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not saying, oh yeah, come over to me, because I just told y'all I got a lot of shit going on myself. So I don't want people coming over here. You know, whether you paying or not, that don't really mean nothing, because the federal notes is just being turned into credit anyway. Because I know how to do banking. I know how to do banking. That's all I'm gonna say. But one thing I will say that you could invest in, and this is strictly for the men, is buying a crucible, however big, however much money you got, and scrapping electronics and old electronics and shit. I just started doing that shit like a month ago. I probably got like 3 or 4 5-gallon buckets full of gold scrap. And then I YouTubed how to scrap it and all, or how to melt it down and all that shit. So essentially, what you're doing is creating free income. Like, yeah, you're working for it, but I don't care if the piece of gold is only this big. I don't care if it's only this big. I don't care, you feel me? I don't care how big it is, because if I can accumulate 4 5-gallon buckets of gold scrap, melt it all down. Of course, it ain't gonna all be, the weight of it's gonna be different. But I don't care if it come out to be uh, 0.001. Like, I don't care. That's 0.001 uh, worth of gold more than I had before. And I know it's gonna be way more than that. I like to play mind tricks on myself sometimes, and that shit ain't gonna be nothing. And it'd be something crazy. So, like I did with the scrap. I started off doing the copper, different levels of copper. So I started taking that shit apart. And my man would just go to the scrap yard and nah, fuck that. I want to melt this shit down, take out all the impurities. I want 100% or as close as to it that I can get all pure everything. So I have pure copper bars, gold. You feel me? I ain't doing all that bronze and all that shit, but probably just copper, gold, and silver. Melt all that shit down, pour it in the mold, set that shit, and now this is the mindset that I have. Like it's projected to go to 14. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. I'm definitely holding it for sure, but just think about it, bro. You taking that gold or that silver and what the fuck is that? You take that gold, you take that silver, and I just said we got private PMAs and shit. Now I can, if I choose to, I can take that silver and that gold and make my own coins using my own stamp, using my own print. You feel me? All that shit. Make my own coins, and like, what? Who's gonna say it's not real? It's gonna be it's close to 100% as possible. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm gonna make sure it's by the weight. The coin is gonna be by weight in silver, weight in gold, and it's gonna be worth its weight in gold. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm definitely keeping my shit. I'm just going, customize my shit so it hold different value. But nah, I don't really want to do. I'm gonna do a couple of them. I'm gonna be on some John Wick shit, for real, for real. Be on some John Wick shit. Go to the motherfucking go to the dispensary or to the gun store and buy some shit in gold. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, we can't do. Man, listen, this is what I'm buying it with. I'm gonna try that. Take a gold bar. I'm like, yeah, I want to buy this gun. See what a motherfucker do. I mean, you can do it privately all day, but I want to see what Cabela's do. What Cabela's is say. But yeah, bro, like I'm gonna stack that shit up and just keep stacking that shit up for however long. You feel me? I already got a big ass safe. It's a gun safe. I'll just buy another one for the gold. Shit, I'll spend 500-600 on a safe, a nice safe. You feel me? I can bolt to the ground, and then go underneath and bolt it to the floor, concrete, all that shit, so it ain't going no motherfucking where. I don't care if a motherfucker come in here with a chain and wrap it around and try to pull it with a truck. Shit ain't going nowhere. The truck getting fucked up. But yeah, it's a lot of plans in order, and this is a meeting of the minds right here. This is a private meeting. This is what they do in private meetings, not necessarily talk about weed and shit like that, but they talk about whatever they talk about dealing with the business. So if I got 2,500 right now to put up to start a business, and somebody else do, and we in the same state, I pull up on them. That's 5K that we got between both of us. We can take that. We can turn that into probably 15.5 in less than a month, for real. Like that. You feel me? It just depends on the investment that we make, that we come to an agreement with. We both got to come to an agreement, and we take it from there, type shit. So yeah, man, it's everything's gonna come along. Um, I haven't heard nobody talk about that shit. So if y'all hear somebody talking about that, it's probably because I just said it. Like, literally, it's been a lot of people in this space for years, and I never heard of anybody talking about scrapping gold or scrapping, you feel me, silver to actually have yourself. This shit, you ain't gotta go find it in the dirt no more. This shit right at the motherfucking scrap yards and shit like that. If I see some shit, I'm putting that shit right back on the truck. Fuck that. The silver, it's like, nah. Nah, for real though. Like, you feel me? Like, if it's something like Flat screen TVs, all you gotta do is just YouTube that shit. Go on YouTube, yo, scrapping for gold. They're gonna tell you everything that you need to need to know. I said need to everything that you need to know, because that's where I learned it from. And when I tell you I got 4 or 5 gallon buckets of gold scrap, all gold scrap, like everything ain't gold within it, but it's like gold pieces here and there. But every single thing in there is pretty much gold. Like it's plastic around certain shit, but all that shit is gonna burn. It's gonna burn right off once I put it in the crucible. So you feel me? Just little by little. I don't care if it's a gram at a time. A gram will turn into 100 grams. It turn into 1,000 grams, 1,000,000 grams. Shit. Burn all that shit together and start making the bars. I just put that shit out of sight, out of mind. For real, for real. Those buckets is in the garage right now. And I still got, look, matter of fact, I think I'm playing. I found this earlier today. Copper. It's gold all in this joint. Gold all, I mean, like, these pieces all over this motherfucker, man. Might not look like it's a lot, but I'm telling you, it'll be worth something. Real shit, it's a lot, bro. Like, I'm just gonna add this to one of these buckets. That's just off of one fucking TV, I think. Check your change, pennies, dimes, and nickels. Lots are pure, depending on them. Yeah, I know. Yep. All the misprints and shit. Yep. I be on all that, bro. So what you really want to do too, you can go to the bank. What is that? You can slide to the bank and get customer wrap coins. Instead of getting the bank coins, because the bank joints is usually brand new, you get the customer wrap joints that they put to the side. Like every time you take them in to get money, they just put the customer wraps to the side. Like they don't even fuck with them at all. So it's a lot of misprints, and my folks have found a misprint. I don't know how much it's worth, but it's definitely worth something. But the value of it isn't going to be pristine because the coin isn't in pristine condition. It's like if I found a new coin today that had a misprint, I'm gonna go take that. I'm gonna get it certified or whatever it is. I gotta get it done, get it put in the little casing and all that, and then boom, putting that shit in the safe for a daughter, grandkids, whoever. You feel me? Take it from there. But yeah, man, it's a lot of money out here, man, and that's what the rich people do. Not them per se out here scrapping for gold, but they got companies that do this, that hire people to do that, and getting millions off this shit. Let's just be honest, because and it's not just the scrapping part that I'm talking about. It's you'll see, you'll definitely see. Because once you start doing this shit and you melting it down yourself and you creating your own bars, you put your own stamp on that motherfucker. What? Who gonna tell you what? 14 karat gold, whatever the silver is, I don't even know. You feel me? I'm allergic to that shit, so I try to stay away from it for real, for real. But yeah, that shit crazy. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all being here again. Appreciate it, man. I can't say no, I can't keep not reiterating that shit, because it definitely mean a lot, man. Motherfuckers interacting with me, speaking back and forth. We actually having a conversation back and forth. You know what I'm saying? And again, if y'all need the info for whatever y'all need it for, y'all know the email and y'all know the number. Email famousnobody777 at protonmail.com, and the number 302-669-5123. But out here sweating, the sun's starting to come back out now. It was raining earlier. Shit was feeling good. I'm about to slide in this motherfucking crib. But I might hop on later. Might show y'all a book or two. Well, damn, it's 6 o'clock. It's 5 o'clock. probably like 8, 9 o'clock, something like that. But I'm just gonna do it the same way. Probably be in the crib this time. Um, yeah, man, take this. Y'all gonna be taking this journey with me, for real, for real. And especially once I get this mobile Wi-Fi, I gotta figure out the best one first and foremost. So it might be like 1 or 200, which is cool. And then after that, you got, of course, get the Wi-Fi. You gotta purchase that too. So I'm gonna figure that shit out, and then we're gonna be walking and talking, moving around the city in the wheel. Might get pulled over, might not. Who knows? We gonna see. You feel me? I can't control what I can't control. But at the end of the day, my paperwork speaks for itself. So if they want to violate anything, that's on them. I'm cool with it. I'm gonna tell them straight up. Make sure you look up my name versus the state right now in federal court. You're just gonna add yourself to the list. That's all. I need your name, badge number, and then I'll get all your information after there. I got people that work for the state. So have a great day. Appreciate all. Yeah, for sure, B. I'm definitely gonna get back on. Um, I'm gonna have I'm gonna have the Morse on banks and banking. I'm gonna pull out the pause. My bad, y'all. I'm going to get the, what is it called? The basically the passport, the nationality and something pamphlet or something like that. But I'm gonna get that, and that's in regards to the passport. Um, I'm gonna make sure I'm just gonna come on live. Damn, I'm gonna have to put that together. Yeah, give me a few hours. I'm gonna put that authentication, those codes. I'm gonna put those together. So I'm gonna have to try to send that to my other phone because I'm gonna go live on that phone. Uh, yeah, we're gonna figure it out, man. But I'm gonna definitely make sure y'all get this information. I'm gonna make sure to answer any questions. If you have any questions, write them down now if y'all got them. So by the time I get back on here, I'm gonna say, fuck. I'm just gonna say 9 o'clock. Cause I still want to see if my man gonna come in. Damn, man, pause. God damn, I'm gonna see if I'm gonna see if my folks gonna pull up. And that was wild. Damn, somebody just clipped that shit. I feel it. Um, see my man gonna pull up and give his testimony to the shit that I did for him just last week. Um, and just to go into it real quick, all I did was, because he had a violation of probation. I don't know why he didn't go to probation, but anyway, he had a violation of probation, and uh, he had got locked up last week. I'll let him tell you, because I'm gonna tell him to make sure he tells the whole story. I'm gonna let him tell the whole story. I'm not gonna go into any details right now, but he did get locked up either last week or 2 weeks ago. But he was only locked up for like less than a week. Um, and you'll hear from him himself. Like, you feel me? I ain't gonna say nothing else, but just that right there. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna make sure I have those things. I might be in a different area. I don't know. I might be over West Side. You hear me, Akeem? I might be over there, so it might be a little louder over there. And I think the Jazz Festival is tonight too. So yeah, I might fuck around. I might go live later at the Jazz Festival. I don't go outside. I'm telling y'all, I promise y'all. Like, I don't do outdoor events unless it's with people that I know. My anxiety be up here. So just imagine a person that just normal, no anxiety, get pulled over. Their anxiety spikes up automatically. I know it's about to come. So pause. I know I'm about to get pulled over. So I automatic like my mind automatically goes there, and then once it happens, shoot, but then it goes straight back down because I know I'm good. It's just a natural reaction. Like I don't know what it is. Oh, I'm looking at the four-leaf clover. I'm tripping. I'm thinking I got something on my shirt. Man, I'm high. Word. But y'all see how the y'all see how this right here just helped me articulate all that. I gave some shit that just popped out of my brain off the like the whole gold bar situation and the scrapping and all. Like that's free. That's free game right there. Nobody should ever be broke. Cause if you got a car, or if you got electronics, matter of fact, better yet, you don't even have to have a car. Download the freebie. It's an app called Freebie Alerts. Download the app. There's a whole bunch of shit on that list for free. Refrigerators, washing machines, furniture. This is for the females and the men. Furniture that can be fixed by just a couple screws, sand and stain, and then resold. Like these are things that we should be doing. Or shit, if somebody needs it, hey, does anybody that you know what I mean on your Facebook list post something? Hey, I just refurbished this, but you want to get something from out of it. You know what I mean? If you putting energy and effort into it, you want to get something out of it. So hopefully that person has enough integrity and honor to say, I don't want it for free. Here, take $10. You were giving it for free. $10 is nothing to some people, but to somebody that was just giving it away, it's a lot. And then you can take that $10 and go give it to, or go, buy some meals or something like that. Buy 2 meals from Wendy's or something and give it to somebody homeless. Or, you know what I mean? It's so much different shit. Or, I don't know, lunch meat, cheese, and bread. That might not even be $10 no more. It might be more than that. But it's just doing things for others always brings back more for yourself at the end of the day. And that's what it really comes down to. So I just want to leave y'all with that. Um, you feel me? Like I be having. These are my damn. I hope these shits ain't up. Man. Hold on. Yeah, they got stuck together a little bit. It's cool. I gotta get a inkjet printer so that way I can print these shits off right on the back. Or yeah, no, I'm gonna have to do it that way because it ain't no way I'm paying for that shit to be done separately, each one. But these are my cards that I use, right? And at first, it's because first off I was rushing, but these the cards. It's only the front. The back is pretty much blank. So at first I had to get the back because I didn't have enough funds, right? And I wanted the back to be done too. The back was like, all the information and all that, but I was like, nah, I can't do that. Only got this amount, this much money right now, and I really need these cards. So I just said, fuck it, made them, did them like this, put all the information at the bottom, but then I had put some of my some little quotes on the back. Half of them, I think I did 1,000 cards. So I'm like, right, well, these are old, but I can't even write myself right now. So I probably got like 7 apiece left from the 1,000 that I had already. So then I had ordered another 1,000, same way, because I like the concept now that, even though I got the money to make the back the way I wanted it before, this makes more, this gives more meaning because I'm actually writing it out, and these are my own from my own thought. Like you might have heard them before, but coming from myself, you never heard it in this way. So you feel me? Let me see. Like for the men, your value isn't in titles, but in truth lived out daily. Peace and love, Minister Usir. Like shit like that. You feel me? Like you as a man, your value, your worth, it doesn't come from your value, what you can give out and what you can do for another person. Yo, bro, is what you do every day and how you live your life every single day and the inspiration that you give other people. Um, you know, and the way you carry yourself as a man with integrity, with honor, respect, love, and loyalty. That's all. Let me see one for the females. This is a good one. A healed woman is unstoppable because she no longer carries what tried to break her. Love, Minister Usir. So it's like, you know what I mean? I'm just trying to give out the peace that I want in my life. And I do that every day on a day-to-day basis. I don't portray nothing. I don't act a certain way. This is who I am. Yo, what's good, bro? What you doing?
Shit, chilling. I just dropped running off.
Where, what you about to do?
So I'm just driving around because I would have to be here like 4 o'clock, 4:30.
In the
like,
morning?
Extra early to drop her off to go to school.
Oh,
I'm gonna be
shit.
taking her from the.
She gotta go to school that early?
She gotta go to school at 8, but I gotta.
Oh, you gotta be here. Oh, I get what you're
Yeah,
saying.
like, so I would have to drop her off at a certain time to get to Philly.
Oh yeah, so you can just go straight to work and
I
not
go
have to
straight
worry
work
about
now,
it.
Yeah. She
Yeah,
come here anyway.
yeah, damn right.
Be better for everybody.
Yeah, I'm here now anyway, so you feel me?
Yeah.
If I got a pitch in, you already know I'm gonna do what I gotta do. Shit.
Yeah, bro, I appreciate
You already know what you was about to do?
Shit, I go back to the Chicago Castle.
Right. Yeah, I ain't about to do shit, man. I'm about to hop off this live in a minute and then
Are you on live?
yeah. Hopped on, you feel me? Gotta start doing something, bro. Gotta come gotta bring this shit to the people, so
Nah,
yeah.
I feel you, bro.
When did you?
I'm cool.
Shit. Love you too, bro. Be safe.
I will. I'm gonna see you tomorrow.
Alright, bet. That's my little brother right there, man. Real blood brother. Same mom, different pop, but love his pop the same. Rest in peace, Mr. Reggie. He just passed away last year. Like, you feel me? It's, yeah, man. I'm just trying to show him what it is because it's literally just me and him. I got 2 sisters, 1 brother. But my little brother came in 2000. So, you know, I'm 37. So before he came, he 25 now. It's 12 years of being around 3 women all day. You don't think I carry some of those traits and like not like gay, nothing gay or nothing like that, but like the responding back and the arguing back with the females and all that shit. Yeah, like no, that shit was never cool. Then I got to the point where I started to protect my sisters instead of fighting with them and learn my position. Like damn, like as I look around, I don't see no father figure. You feel me? I ain't never had that before. You know what I'm saying? But it's cool. I ain't bitching about it. It's just I ain't never have it. You can't be sad, be mad, or indifferent about something that you never had. You feel me? You just never had this shit. I had father figures, Mr. Reggie being that, my little brother pop. But even then, I wasn't listening. You feel me? Like, but yeah, my pop wasn't around at all, and it's cool. It is what it is. I just always told myself I'd never be him. I'll never be absent in my daughter's life. You feel me? I've been absent in her life plenty of times though because I was incarcerated. You feel me? 3 years out of a time. Um, Me and her mom wasn't getting along at certain points, so we wasn't talking. You feel me? She hated me because her mom hated me, and I respect it. They both females. They gonna act a certain way. So, you know what I'm saying? I had to prove myself to my daughter and only to my daughter. So I did that, and we good term. You feel me? Everything good. 17. Fucking 17